Hello, Sergeant Devilldog here, and welcome to episode 13 in my series on construction simulators. In this episode, we're going to take on our 13th contract, looking for a new easy contract. So what we'll do is we'll go into our jobs, and then we'll go into our contract screen, and we'll have a look here. Looking for a simple one. We've got pipe works. We haven't done this contract before. What do we need? We need a backhoe, which we already own, and we need the flatbed truck. We own both of these pieces of equipment. So we'll take on this contract, and we shouldn't have to hire any machinery to do this job, which should make this one nice and quick and nice and easy. There we go. We've just taken the contract on. Now we'll exit out. And then the first thing we need to do is go to our vehicle fleet, grab our backhoe. So we'll just fast travel to our backhoe. It's in our yard. So what we'll do is we'll bring up actually the map and see where the contract is. It's just down the road from our yard. So what I'll do is I'll change this to view so I can see out the front window. I'll turn my lights on since it's night time. I will just drive around to the job site. It shouldn't take too long. Looks like it's only a couple of 100 metres from the yard. We'll go out the front gate, turn to our right and head up the hill. Rightio, we're coming up on our job site on our right hand side here. As you can see on the job site there's actually a yellow rectangle drawn on the ground. This is a trench marked area, so what we'll have to do is reverse onto the job site. We need to use the hoe or the backhoe attachment to actually dig out the trench. Just reverse onto the site over the yellow box. Right. Just get in position a little bit. Now we'll go into hoe mode. So our legs should go down, bucket should level up, and we should be able to swing around, change our camera view. Rightio, so now we can see the back. And we'll start actually digging our trench and placing the dirt on the right hand side. As you can see there's a white circle, that is where your bucket will be digging. The bucket's full, so we'll just tip it over here. Looks like one bucket done about 5%. So we'll keep digging. Your bucket's pretty small, so it is filling up fairly quick. Try to dig either side of your square box. Because what will happen is dirt will fall back into the hole, so you'll have to clean up as you dig, and you'll possibly knock some into the hole. So we're up to about 14%. I just jumped forward a bit because it took a fair while to dig this trench out. We're at 97% now. It takes a fair while because you've only got a small bucket on your machine. And as you can see we have a big pile of dirt on our right hand side. One or two more scoops and we should finish it. Now rightio, there we go, we've hit 100%. We'll just tip this bucket out. Now what we'll do is hit the square button and then reset our hoe. We'll lift up the bucket, and now what we'll do is we'll just drive across the road and park this backhoe across the road, because once we've finished this job we need to refill the trench, so we'll use the backhoe to do that. Jump out of the backhoe, and now we need to get our flatbed truck. So we'll bring up the menu, vehicle fleet, and jump in our truck. So just fast travel to your truck. We've actually left the truck down at the site from our last video 12. So I need to drive this all the way back up the hill to the new job site. So I might just cut the video, and when we get a bit closer to the job site, I'll actually restart the video. Rightio, we're coming up on our job site, up here on our right hand side. What we'll do is we'll just pull the truck up on the footpath, level with the job site, because we need to use the crane to lift those two box sections up and drop in the hole. So we'll just set up the crane, and then we'll hit the square button, change our camera view so we can see outside the truck. What we'll do, we'll bring our arm up, we'll bring our other arm out, and what we need to do is set the white circle on the ground over top of the blue circle on the boxes. When it goes green, we'll be able to hook the chains up. Right, we'll hook the chains up. And now we need to drop these two box sections in the ground where it's highlighted inside the trench, the blue squares. There we go. I'll try to put it in the back box. No, obviously they're set, so we'll have to drop it in the front box. Now we just need to come up and drop the second piece, second box, in the far side of the hole. Try to swing the crane across. Bring it down, boom in a little bit, hook the chain up, square up a bit for when we lift the load up. Oops, we don't want to hit the house. Oops, oops, we hit the house. Need to swing the other way, lift up a tiny bit, just drag it on the ground, need to lift up. Swing it over the top of the pipe, move it back. Now we need to boom out. Drop the second box section in the blue highlighted area, drop her in. Now we're finished with the crane, we can pack the crane up. We'll lift the legs up on the truck, put it in drive mode, and then what we'll do is we'll drive the truck around and park it next to the backhoe on the opposite side of the street on that blank block. We'll just swing around here, park the truck just here and reverse back a bit. Now we'll jump out of the truck, and the next thing we have to do is lay cable. So we'll run across the street. What we'll do, we need to drop down in the trench, hold our triangle button in, and this will lay the cable. Now that our cable is laid, we need to clear the job site by packing the material up. So we'll go back around here and pack all this material up. Hold the triangle button and this will pack the material up. Now what we need to do is fill the trench back in. So we'll run across and jump back in the backhoe, and we'll use the backhoe to fill the trench in. I'll just change the camera angle so we see outside the machine. We'll just drive back across the street. Back around. Bucket down and drive into the pile of dirt. As you can see, as we drive into the pile of dirt on your speedo, there's a yellow line that goes around. This shows you how full your bucket is. And we'll just drop it inside the trench. Right up. We push some dirt in the trench as we'll fill in the bucket. Right, that's 20%. That should be about 4 or 5 buckets, and we should be able to fill this trench in. Grab our next bucket, we filled that one right up. Just reverse back, swing over, drop it in the trench. Try not to drive in the trench. Right, yeah, that was 52%, there was a little bit more dirt in that bucket. So we must have pushed a tiny bit in as we were filling the bucket. Grab our next bucket. Go back, try again. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button on the bottom left hand side of your screen. Reverse back. swing around and drop the next bucket in. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. By subscribing, you'll help my channel grow. I'll grab another bucket out wide, pick up this little bit of a tail, and drop the bucket down again, dig in, fill in the bucket as we push. We've nearly got it full. Right. Put another bucket further down the trench in. Right, one more bucket should do it. We'll come back, square our bucket up, drop the bucket down, try to push a bit of soil in as we actually grab our next bucket. And there we go, we push enough soil in to finish it. We just dump this bucket in the hole anyway. Now what we need to do is clear the backhoe off the job site. So we just reverse it back over here. We'll park the backhoe on the street across the road. And now we need to walk back across and speak to the foreman to complete the job. We'll just park this machine over here under the tree. Jump out of the machine, run across the street, and it should finish the job after talking to the foreman. Look, just ran past him. On the triangle button, and there's our job complete. Nice easy job for episode 13. And we'll leave the video here, and I'll hope to catch you on the next one. We'll see what we do in episode 14. So bye for now.